Good evening and welcome to Tapping into Spirituality for Business Growth. My name is Iyana. Thank you so much for joining me in tonight. Whether it's live or you're going to watch the replay later on, thank you for your support. I had prepared a little presentation, but I don't think I've got the option to share a screen here, so I am just going to compromise. Um, so a little bit about me. Um, I um, I love running my own business. I'm a mindfulness coach, manifestation teacher, and founder of the Manifestation Academy for Workpreneurs. I'm also a cosmetic formulator. I have a my very own skincare line. I'm also writing content. I'm a aromatherapist as well. When you run your own business, you can be anything you want. And I'm very excited for tonight's event. I've got another one on Thursday, but I'm not going to talk about Thursday event now. I'm going to focus on tonight's event. Right, so I had the idea for two events in February, and I wanted to focus on the spiritual side of things as well as the practical. So tonight it will be all about spirituality. I've been running my own business for a few years now, but only 5 years ago I've discovered spirituality, and I it took me a long time and to discover the true potential of being spiritual. Even though when you start your spiritual journey, it's a journey, it's not a destination. I'm learning new things as I go along. I often have to remind myself um, to stay grounded, to focus on me, to preserve my inner peace. Because at the end of the day, we are only humans, and we often forget that um, we need to be kind to ourselves. Um, and I can't tell you exactly when I've discovered that spirituality can help you with business growth. So this live is dedicated to small business owners and people who want to start their own business and they're not sure where to begin. However, if anybody else is interested in what I'm about to say, please feel free to stay and listen. And of course, if someone doesn't agree with what I'm going to say, it's fine. You don't have to watch. So, yeah, I suppose let's get to it. Like I said, I had prepared a little presentation, which I will not be able to share my screen. I need to do some research on how to do it for next time if I've got the time. But yeah, let's get into tapping into spirituality for spiritual growth. Um, right. So, first of all, I wanted to talk about the difference between spirituality and religion. Um, you don't have to be religious to be spiritual and the other way around. Also, I would like to point out here that what I'm going to talk about today is based on my personal experience and personal knowledge. You don't have to agree with me. It's just this event is something I really wanted to do because I just want to help people and to inspire them and empower them to start their own businesses. So like I said, I'm going to talk about, first of all, spirituality versus religion. Um, so, um, what is spirituality? So, spirituality is all about looking within ourselves. It's about personal experience and knowledge. Spiritual people are eager to learn and evolve as they go along in their spiritual journey. And they embrace the power of self. So the power of self can mean a lot of things. Uh, that is self-love, self-respect, self-worth. Religion, on the other hand, is looking for external source of worship. Um, Religion encourages people to go to church and to pray to someone else in order to save their souls. In spirituality, that's not the case. You just need to connect with your higher self. Religion, they practice defined beliefs, and religion also encourages communal worship traditions and ceremonies. Religion are usually guided by religious leaders and sacred laws. In spirituality, all you need is you. All you need is to look within, to step away from the negative, focus on the positive, focus on you, and choose you. You don't have to go somewhere else and look for um, someone else or something else to help you find your path. Um, and that's not only about business, it's in life in general. So, tapping into spirituality for business growth is about aligning purpose, values, and energy to create a thriving business. Here is how you can integrate spiritual principles into your business journey. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is clarity of purpose and vision. Be specific about what you want your business to look like. Okay, if you say to the universe, to divine power, to spirit, to God, to call it to whatever you want, your higher self, I want to run my own business. Well, what kind of business do you want to run? Do you want to run an online business? Do you want to be a coach? Do you want to write content? Do you want to sell merchandise to people? Do you want to open your own physical shop? Be specific. Um, So I'm just going to mention here, before I started my first business venture, I knew I wanted to start a business, but I wasn't sure what to do. So I kept on asking myself, what should I do as a business? What should I do as a business? And eventually, for somehow, the answer came, and I started making skincare products. So this is something worth trying. But remember, be specific when you manifest your business. Um, Define your business deeper mission beyond profit, right? So when you start a business and you want to use spirituality to benefit your business, you need to focus on how your business is going to benefit people rather than you making money. So if you want to help people, which usually when you start your business, often people say, I'm starting my own business because I want to make a difference. How are you going to make a difference? Are you going to help people with anxiety, for example? Are you going to help people with uh, becoming fitter and healthier? Um, that sort of stuff. Focus on helping people in becoming the best version of themselves. Um, Align your goals with personal values and higher purpose. So, I believe that everyone's business is a reflection of who they truly are. So, if you are a person who respect themselves and value, and if you value your work, your time and energy, you will attract clients who feel the same way about themselves. And of course, don't forget that self-respect is very important. I just feel like I need to mention this here. And setting healthy boundaries is also important for a business. Um, Spiritual or not spiritual growth, you need to protect your inner peace. The next And final here from this section, clarity of purpose and vision. Use visualization and meditation to gain insights into your next step. So what does that mean? It means simply visualize how do you want your business to look like. And meditation is a great way to visualize um, the things you want in your business. So, for example, you can visualize you are on a call with someone, coaching someone, or you can visualize you're selling stuff to people from your own shop, or taking phone calls or sending emails. You can visualize that you're attracting your perfect clients. Um, Anything that you want to attract in your business, visualization is a great method to get clarity. And also, from my personal experience, the more you visualize, the more you believe. And when you believe, um, you are more likely to achieve your goals. Let's have a look. Right. So the next slide is mindset and energy alignment. Um, so the first very important thing that I'm going to mention here is let go of energies that no longer serve you. You attract what you are. If you want to attract positive in your life, you have to be positive. If there is negative energy inside you, you will not attract positive. And protect your energy by maintaining a positive environment and avoiding negativity. People seem to struggle very much with staying away from negative people, often afraid to say no. Um, the more you practice it, the more you get used to it. Practice gratitude and affirmations to attract opportunities. Practice gratitude is something that I was reminded recently to do because I had forgotten to do it every day like I used to. Be grateful. Be grateful for you. Be grateful to you for being you. Be grateful for the amazing life that you live. Be grateful for a nice cup of coffee or delicious meal or whatever it may be, the little things in life. And also affirmations to attract opportunities. Um, I personally find them quite useful, and cultivate an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mentality. So fear is a huge obstacle. I would say the biggest obstacle when you start a business. And I often say to the people I work with, before you start a business, before you let go of your job, you need to work on overcoming your fear and learning to step away from it. Uh, if you experience fear at some point again. Um, and trust your intuition. So this is big when it comes to spirituality, to learn to listen to your intuition and to trust your intuition. This is something I teach at the Manifestation Academy for Workpreneurs. Your intuition will never lie to you. It will always guide you, and I pretty much build my entire business following my intuition. I'm hosting this live because I listen to my intuition. Next one is law of attraction, manifestation. That's my favorite topic of all. Um, I have included here to use techniques like vision boards, journaling, and affirmation to manifest success. Vision boards personally never worked for me, but everybody's different. Journaling is it's a fantastic way to release as well as to get clarity about what you want to achieve in your business, um, and also to manifest. Um, and affirmations to manifest success. I should have prepared few, but Maybe this week I will write a post with few affirmations to manifest success. Let me think. Um, I'm open and ready to receive abundance. I suppose that sounds good, doesn't it? I'm open and ready to receive the ideal clients. I am open and ready to embrace my business skills. Just something on top of my head. But yeah, there's lots and lots of, basically, when it comes to affirmations and any techniques to manifest different things in your life. What I always advise people is try different things and stick to what aligns with you. If you see, let's say, vision boards or journaling as a chore, don't do it. Um, Believe in what you manifest. This is a huge, huge thing when it comes to manifesting. People think that, when I ask the universe for something, the universe will deliver straight away. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to believe in what you want to manifest. I actually have a coaching program which is about um, the art of manifesting. Um, I'm going to include all of my links actually in the description of this video. Be open and ready to receive. You will be surprised how many people are not open and ready to receive. Um, there's just so many blocks around us, emotional, mental, physical. But again, open and ready to receive happens when you do your inner work. And very important, take positive actions. So you need to meet the universe halfway. So let's say you want to start an online business, and you've got what you want. You've got your idea in your head, and you've asked the universe to guide you, to help you. But if you sit and do nothing about it, you're not going to receive anything. Taking positive actions means, for example, doing Facebook Lives or hosting events or posting on social media every day or promoting yourself somehow on social media. Um, by taking these positive actions, you meet the universe halfway, because the relationship with the universe is give and take, just like any other relationship. You can't just ask for something and expect it to happen if you don't do anything about it. Um, Next one, the next sort of um, important part of this event is mindfulness uh, and spiritual practices for business growth. Um, So meditation, I have talked about meditation in many of my videos on TikTok. Meditation is a practice. If you don't practice it, it's not going to work. Um, this is something I also cover in my mindfulness coaching sessions and in the uh, Manifestation Academy for Entrepreneurs. Meditation is an important part of my business. I've had many, many visions during meditation on what to create for my business, and it does work. But like I said, meditation is practice, and if you don't practice it, it's not going to work. Okay, staying grounded. I'm not sure how I'm going to explain that, but staying grounded is basically the best way to stay grounded, in my opinion, is to go and put your feet in the grass. What I also tend to do when I'm at home at night is walk around barefoot, because all day long we wear shoes, we wear socks, and staying grounded is very important. Um, in my opinion, to find balance between 5D or 4D and 3D. Um, Staying grounded is also very calming. When you run a business, you might feel quite overwhelmed, which I do feel overwhelmed quite often. because it's cold now here in England, and I really don't want to go outside barefoot. But what I do is when I meditate or when I sit at night from the TV drinking tea, I take off my socks and my slippers, and I'm just staying grounded. Also, what I've noticed is if when I place two crystals next to my feet, I can feel kind of a pull from the crystals. So this is something also worth trying. Step away from your ego and focus on your heart center. So this is a big one. Um, so the ego is very much 3D, and the heart center is obviously that's uh, that's definitely 5D. The law of frequency. Love is healing. Um, it's empowering. Love is power. So, stepping away from your ego, this is a very difficult one to achieve because unless you make the decision to step away from your ego, it's just not going to happen. And also, in order to step away from your ego, you need to acknowledge um, that you exist in your ego. This is again something I coach during my mindfulness coaching sessions. Um, but again, I'm going to just mention quickly. So your ego, I've talked about this before, I'm sure. Um, your ego is um, always there to protect you from the unknown. Okay, so if you remember the events from almost 5 years ago, a lot of people were in their ego because their reality was crashing down. Very few people were focused on their heart center, and I feel like now there is more heart, less ego. Um, a good way to, once you acknowledge that you're in your ego mind and you want to step away from it and focus on your heart center, I would recommend um, heart chakra meditation. It's really good. Focus on the present. This is again something I teach during my mindfulness coaching sessions. Focusing on the present is something that was very difficult for me to learn to do, but I did it. Sometimes I think about the future, but I stop myself and I bring myself back to the present. So there is a saying that I quite like. So yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why we call it present. So you can't change the past, just forget about it. There is no point to holding on to the past. The future is unknown. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. So what it's important is now. We exist now, we're here now, let's stay in the now. And by focusing on the present, you're not going to feel anxious, you're not going to feel angry, you're not going to feel any negative energy. And that is pretty cool. And don't forget, when you feel negative energy, you will not be able to manifest. Right, and very, very important here, this is something I also teach in my coaching sessions. Celebrate yourself, okay? Appreciate yourself. Be grateful for who you are, for the amazing being that you are. Um, so celebrating yourself, that could mean different things for different people. So for me personally means going out for coffee with a book, or going out for a walk in the park, um, going out for a cocktail, having a nice glass of wine, whatever it may be. It's different for different people, but celebrating yourself is a form of self-care, and it's very important for our spiritual growth and as business owners to dedicate time for ourselves. Running a business, like I said earlier, is overwhelming. I can't say that it's difficult, but I can't say that it's easy either. um, there's a lot of changes happening all the time when you run your own business. um, a lot of new information coming in with social media, and you need to take a step back from time to time and just put your feet up and do something that you like. That's what celebrating yourself is all about. Do something that you actually enjoy, that and make you feel happy. Right. So that was pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about today. So before I finish, I am going to just quickly mention about my products and services. So what I do is I guide aspiring entrepreneurs on their transition from a 9 to 5 life into starting a successful business. I'm also focusing my business on guiding new businesses into discovering their true potential. And I also like to mention here the benefits of working with me. I don't charge new business owners thousands of pounds for my services. I don't give empty promises, and I will be extremely honest with you. Everybody who knows me knows that I say as it is. Um, so I just want to go back to um, charge new business. I don't charge new business owners thousands of pounds. Um, I'm often very confused when I hear coaches um, charging ridiculous amount of money. If you're starting a business now, you probably people don't have a lot of money, and um, why would you get yourself into debt um, to pay to someone else to help you with your business? Yes, we all need guidance, absolutely, um, but you don't need to spend a lot of money on um, for people who can help you with your business. And I'm not going to give you empty promises. I always have a so-called discovery call with people before I book a coaching session, because I just want to establish if I align with the person I'm going to work with. And a lot of business coaches are very skilled um, in sales and marketing. I am good in sales and marketing, but I'm not going to try and sell you something that isn't real, because I it's not ethical, in my opinion. Um, Final words. Thank you very much. I actually haven't checked because I'm looking at my presentation, at my notes. I am not um, sure if anybody's watching or not watching. It doesn't really matter. As one of my friends says, it's not about the numbers, it's about the message, the people, and how is your business helping others. And she is absolutely right. So big thank you to anybody who is watching, tapping into spirituality for business growth. I hope you found this content useful and inspiring. Um, so spirituality can help you in your business if you allow it to. Okay. There isn't right or wrong way to practice spirituality. Follow your intuition. Be kind to yourself. Okay. If you feel too overwhelmed sometimes with your business, just take a step back, sit down, just relax and focus on your breathing. Okay. You will get there. Believe me, you will. Cultivate patience. Okay, I often say that patience is the most difficult spiritual lesson. Again, cultivating patience is something I teach in my mindfulness coaching sessions. It's a difficult one, but it is possible, and you can do it. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, and if you don't want to work for someone else anymore, and if you want to have money and time freedom, you can achieve this. um, I believe in you, you you should believe in you too. um, that's it from me for tonight. um, I'm just really glad that I did this, and I'm really glad that I was able to share this information with whoever is watching. Um, I wish you a pleasant evening, and I'll see you soon.